Hello guys, welcome back to continue the solution of worksheet 7 which is talking about increasing and decreasing function and the first derivative test. That is the last two questions which here we would like to find according to the head of question 3. Find the critical number, the interval in which the function is increasing or decreasing, also the relative extrema. For the piecewise function, because I solved this one before with you, but I forgot to tell you something because I was very tired. But now I'd like to solve it well with you. Forgive me because I forgot to tell you something, not too much, only one thing I forgot to tell you about it. Here, when we are talking about piecewise function and asked to find the critical and so on, I have to discuss at the beginning the function continuous or not continuous. Because to discuss the differentiability at the point here, as you see the point, okay, at which we have two rules. Okay, before it we have a rule, and after it we have the function defined by two rules around this point. Okay, the first step in this case, I have to discuss the continuity, because if to find the relative extreme at a point of the function in its domain, it must be continuous at it. So I have to discuss the continuity. As you know, the the limit of fx when x approaches to 0 from left, it will be just replaced. You can solve this one mentally. You can solve it mentally. Discuss the continuity first. Okay, that is before I begin the steps, before we begin the steps. Okay, here I just replace, here it will be 4. Limit fx when x approaches to 0 from right, I replace in this rule, it will be negative 2 multiplied 0, it will be 0. Since the limit from left not equals the limit from right, the function is not continuous at x equals 0. F is not continuous at x equal what? 0. Since it is not continuous, so the derivative at 0 does not exist, because the condition that the function differentiable at a point, it must satisfy two conditions: continuous and left-handed derivative equal right-handed derivative. But since it is not continuous, I will not continue. Okay, does not exist. This implies x equal 0 is a critical number. That is the first question. Okay. The second one, I have to know the interval in which the function increase or decrease. I will use the first derivative test. I use the first derivative test. So I have to find the derivative, okay, of the function, which is the derivative of the first rule when x less than or equal 0, here for x greater than 0. Just to find the derivative of the first rule, it will be negative 2x. The other one, it will be negative 2. Okay, I think it's easy up to now. Here, then find the interval by using the first derivative test. This line, that is at 0, such that the function discontinuous at 0, which divide the domain of the function into two intervals. Okay, then select the test value here. The test value here, I choose which less than negative 1, and after it I will choose what? 1. I think it's clear now. For piecewise function, I have to discuss the continuity at the point at which is a function defined by different rule before and after it. If it is continuous, I have to find the left-handed derivative, right-handed derivative to know the function differentiable or not differentiable. Okay, but if it is not continuous, I will not continue to find the left-handed derivative and the right-handed derivative. The second condition, I will not test it. Now here I have to replace in what? In the derivative to find what? The value of the derivative. Sorry, not the value, I'm sorry. I don't care about the value of the derivative, but I care about its sign, which tell me the behavior of the function. -1 in which subdomain, the first one or the second one, the upper one or the lower one? In the subdomain less than 0, okay, I replace in the first or in the upper rule. -2 multiply -1, it will be +2, so the function is what? Increasing. Okay, the derivative here equal this one derivative. I replace the value, this value 1, satisfied in which subdomain? In the lower 1. So I replace here, it will be -2, so the derivative is what? Sorry, the function is decreasing because the derivative is negative. Now it's so easy to find the interval. How to find the interval? I write here, forgive me, because I don't have enough space below this answer. Okay, fx is what? Increasing on which interval? So easy, -infinity and 0. Okay, fx is decreasing on which interval? 0 and infinity. Okay, since the behavior of the function change from increase to decrease, as you see, look, so it has what? Relative maximum. Why we say relative, not absolute? Because I'm talking about the extrema on an open interval. In this case, f, I write in different color, write in red, f x has what? Relative maximum at what? 0, and f what? 0. Replace in the original function to find the y coordinate of the extrema. The relative, it will be what? 0 and 4. I will substitute in the upper rule such that 0 in the subdomain of the upper rule. Okay, clear or not clear? In the case of the piecewise function, I have to discuss the continuity and differentiability at the value of x such that the function has different rule. At it, we have different rule. Then complete the same steps here. Find where is the function is differentiable or not differentiable. It is not differentiable, or the derivative does not exist at x equals 0, so it is a critical number. Then complete by the same way. Okay, thank you for joining this session, and please grade 12 study well for the next monthly test that will be on the next Saturday. Okay, will be in extreme and increasing, decreasing, and first derivative test. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.